Guys, before I get into this review, I just want to say at any point your camera on your Samsung phone isn't focusing, literally have the camera app open, shake your phone, and then it works. I was looking for how to do it. I clicked on a YouTube video. Well, not how to stop it from blurring. Clicked on a YouTube video, and then a comment said literally just shake your phone. It worked. Anyway, this is going to be a review of the Ghost Whey Protein, and this is this is the coffee and ice cream flavour. So I did mention one of the videos, the reason why I went for Ghost because it's cheaper than my normal one, but a little bit of a spoiler, I'm not going to lie, I may stick to this one. But anyway, the difference between a lot of proteins is these guys are very what's the word, transparent when it comes to what is in here. So you'll find at the bottom here that it contains 90% isolate, 80% concentrate, and it contains hydrolyzed whey protein isolate. I would read all that, but let's be honest, I can't be bothered. So, as I said, this one is coffee ice cream. Now, I'll go into the taste in a minute, but I'll go with how much I have. So I have 100 milliliters of water, and then I have it with a scoop and a half. Each scoop is 25 grams, by the way. So I don't know if I said that. But it took me a while to find that sweet spot. So its recommendation is to mix 1 scoop with 5 to 6 ounces. Don't ask me how much that is in milliliters. Off the top of my head, I have no idea. But because I was using like a scoop and a half, I upped the water. But the water wasn't enough. So when it comes to flavour, the flavour is quite strong. The coffee flavour in this, when you first drink it, is like you get that coffee taste and you get that creamy taste, which I'm guessing is the ice cream bit. And then the aftertaste is like a burnt coffee, and that is very strong. And the first time I had it, I think it was like a little bit more than 200 ml. It was hard to finish. I'm being honest with you, I was kind of gagging. I was like, I need to add more water in it. So then I tried it again with 400 ml of water. You still get that bitterness, but it's not as strong, and it's actually, for me, it's actually drinkable. So do keep that in mind, that their tastes are very they're very strong. So, you know, if you're not a massive fan of that sort of flavour and you think, oh, I don't like it, try it up in the water to water down the actual flavour, because you might like it after that. So that is a tip. When it comes to actually mixability and stuff like that, it mixes alright. I did find that I had to shake this a little bit more than I usually have to. It's not completely bad. The worst protein shake I've ever used to actually shake is by, they do Diet Whey, what they called again? I can't remember what they're called now. They do Diet Whey, and for some reason their vanilla flavour does not like to shake properly. I can't remember now. It's not as bad as that. I just thought I'd use that example, even though I can't remember the brand. It does get a little bit foamy, but it's not too much foam. I do find as well, say I put 400 ml. Once you're shaking it, it rises up to 600 ml. That's actually the first time I've actually had a whey that does that. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but I thought I'd just let you know anyway. But other than that, it's actually an alright taste after actually mixing, like experimenting with levels of water and finding a sweet spot and actually liking it and not gagging when drinking it. It actually tastes alright. But yeah, obviously when it comes to protein and stuff and effects, it's hard to sort of review that really, especially when you're taking other protein like stuff in food and everything like that, so you can't really review on that. But when it comes to like taste, as I said, you might have to play around a little bit. Mixability, it's not amazing, but it's not bad. You just have to shake it a little bit more than you'd usually have to. As I said, I've used worse than this. I can't remember the company. I keep saying that. I can't remember. How can I not remember? You can get it in like Holland and Barrett and stuff. It's oh, PhD. That's it. It's PhD Nutrition. Don't grab their vanilla. flavour, honestly. The other flavours mix fine, it's just that one for some reason does not like to mix at all. If you do want to try that, to be honest, that's like a starter. You know when you have like a starter like protein shake that you try, and then you like move on from that protein. That gets, I remember I moved from that protein to Time for Nutrition because I wanted something with more calories in it, and I think this one, to be fair, has less calories than Time for Nutrition. But yeah, I'm kind of on the fence. Would I actually swap? Maybe that the fact that they give details of how much protein of which kind of sways it to me, whereas Time for Nutrition don't have that. They just say it's got this protein, it's got that protein, it's got this, but it doesn't necessarily say the amount. But yeah, overall, as I said, it's alright actually. I'd just say you may want to play around with quantities and stuff like that when it comes to the water and stuff, but other than that, it's alright. So that is it for this review, so bye guys.